Fan-made games. They're a part of what makes a gaming community what it is. Fan games are made by independent developers or fans who are inspired by existing popular video games. So in this video, I decided to revisit some fan-made games, more specifically, the Five Nights at Freddy's fan games. I've selected a few games I've played a while ago and decided to replay them to see if they still hold up to when they were originally released. If you end up enjoying this video, please consider subscribing and dropping a like. I'm going to start uploading more frequently on this channel, so it'd be greatly appreciated. Now onto the video. When Final Nights 3 first came out, I remember watching YouTubers playing it and thinking it was the best looking FNAF fan game to release. When I decided to replay the game, it was not what I expected. Playing the game on max settings did make the game look good, if you didn't mind it being foggy. I mean, look at these hallways, it's like someone brought a fog machine into the hallway. I could barely see anything out there. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't entirely hate the game. There are some aspects of the game I do appreciate, like the character models. I'm a big fan of the nightmarish themed animatronics in any fan game. Because if the characters aren't scary, then to me, the game isn't scary. If you select the potato graphics in the settings, then the fog completely goes away, which I do like. Also keep in mind now, on potato graphics, every time you start a night, Fred Plush greets you with the holy lights, blinding you and making the tips unreadable. There's no way to stop it also. Five Nights at Candy's 3, my favorite part of the Candy series, because it's the only one I played. I enjoyed replaying this game, and ultimately it's what inspired me to make this video. The game is similar to FNAF 4 with having nightmare themed animatronics and taking place in a bedroom. You play as Mary, a little girl who has to see a therapist because of these nightmares about the rat and cat, after witnessing an accidental murder at the place. She blames herself for the crime and envisions them hating her and coming after her in her nightmares. The rat is the main animatronic you'll see on all nights except night 5. His mechanics are not as simple. He has 3 spots he can appear from: the bedroom door, the middle closet, and the left side closet. When in the room, you have to track him with your flashlight, then find him under the bed, look away, and listen for the quietest audio cue to turn around and see him. The cat is very simple. He'll come from either the left side or the right side of your bed. Just shine your light and he'll go away. On night 5, you don't encounter the rat or the cat. Instead, you are to survive against a puppet. It has the same mechanics as the rat, only you gotta shine your light at a faster pace and for a longer duration. Miss the light for even a second and the puppet is by far the most difficult out of the 3 of them. After night 5, you get the ending and unlock challenges to make nights even more difficult, like having a smaller flashlight, not being able to hear the music, and you have to play the music in order to keep yourself awake. Also, you get a new night called Shadow Challenge where you encounter the Shadow Rat, which is a more aggressive version of the rat. The Joy of Creation is, without a doubt, an excellent fan game. I played this game when it was first a free roam version, but seeing it change into a story mode, I had to play it again. The story goes, you play as the Cawthon family. Each night, you play as a different family member. The first night, you play as Nick in the bedroom. The second night, you play as Val in the living room. Third, you play as Scott in his office. Fourth night, you play as Michael in the basement. And on the 5th night, you play as Scott once again. Each night, except night 5, having the original FNAF 1 cast, just as ignited variants, which look more like a destroyed version of the withered variants. During night 5, you go up against these endos and an animatronic called Creation as the house goes up in flames. This night is by far the hardest night in the game. Replaying the game was quite difficult coming back to it, trying to remember the mechanics, and it's the only game that gave me a good scare. It's hard to believe this fan game was made just by one person. Foregone Memories is a FNAF fan game created on Roblox, and for a Roblox game, it looks pretty good. This game's about 4 friends going into an abandoned establishment and encountering the animatronics, each night having the original FNAF 1 cast and the marionette. All the animatronics have simple mechanics. Freddy will chase you once he sees you and you can hide from him. Bonnie will also chase you but gets faster over time. Foxy will occasionally walk out of his cove, and when he spots you, he will chase you at high speeds but use your light to slow him down by a lot. To counter Chica, all you have to do is look at her. She will freeze. She will also forget that you're there once you run around a corner. Golden Freddy comes around if you are hiding or standing still for too long, so all you have to do to counter him is move and look away. Lastly is the marionette. Just keep the music box wound up. You also have to worry about your power and oxygen levels going out. This game is fun with friends. I would recommend it to anyone that's looking for a horror game with friends. That's gonna be all for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I had a lot of fun replaying these games and recording them. Drop a like and subscribe for more videos. I plan on making more of these videos in the future. See ya.